Hi, everybody. This is Shakti Sharma coming on live for day number 48 today of my 365-day live challenge. There are some massive shifts are coming. I am usually in the lead of calling forward and integrating massive shifts. So I am just sharing my experience. And if you are experiencing something similar, please let me know in the comments. And if you are not yet experiencing it, I want to share what to expect. So today was quite an eventful day energetically. And today I was taken deep into a space of clearing a lot of collective agreements, family agreements, cultural agreements, societal agreements, and really brought new clarity to what I'm meant to offer, how I'm meant to serve. So the way it happened was I was deep in my meditation, and there was a big dynamic that was taking up a lot of space in my brain and my body. And this is really going back to childhood and, being growing up um, around kind of family who did not have the emotional regulation tools, who did not know how to manage their anger and what they're doing, or did not have the awareness, which I really feel like is not just my story, but the story of many of us in this group. Many of us in this group are quite sensitive people, and often sensitive people are surrounded by people who are emotionally dysregulated. And growing up, many of us probably have felt like we've been walking on the eggshells, and that has created a level of trauma in our deep psyche, in our body, in our brains. And today, like in my meditation, I went really deep today in clearing that program. And it was fear, it was like not having my voice. And when I started clearing, and then like this identity of playing small and being too responsible for people around me, when I started clearing this out, it really felt like I was taken to a space of purity. I was taken to a space of like no time, no space, and kind of the origin, if that makes any sense. Like how my soul was before I incarnated in this lifetime. And that was such big change for my body to experience. I had this like a whole body experience of what it feels like to really embody the soul in its complete purity, in its complete truth, in its complete liberated form. And that was pretty massive, pretty massive. I spent the whole day sleeping and resting and really integrating this change. And as I'm like coming to life and integrating and processing it all, um, it felt like a massive shift in how like I show up in my business and how the world is going to show up in our business. But if you think about it, we have a lot of sales strategy and marketing strategies to make sure people buy. But what if we don't have to make sure anybody buys from anything we have to offer? What if all there is truth of people buying if they're aligned, and if they're not, them not buying if they're not aligned? When we are ready, we call forward the right people in a very effortless way, and there's no pushing, there's no making it happen. It's just simply speaking our truth in a very unfiltered way without holding anyone in expectation of what the outcome may be. And I really feel like this is the new era of business we're stepping into. I am deeply excited. I'm very excited about this change, as hard, as intense as my day was today. In the best possible way. My day was intense, but knowing where I was and where I was moving and where I was going made the world's difference in me being able to hold space for me. And I really feel like we're stepping into a new era today. We're really calling forward our greatest truth to the surface, to be embodied, to be shared. And this is massive. This is huge. This is life changing. I never thought that I could experience this. I could experience a reality that I have never experienced before. And it really felt like when I was clearing that big program, it felt like a rug being pulled underneath my feet. And that was quite awesome, really impressive. And to be able to, and to be able to like really feel and embody the truth was so good. So good. So today I feel like a lot of structures are falling away, and this is going to completely change how we do business, how we show up in the world. It's going to bring in the fire, then this unapologetic presence in you. And this is coming at the right time, because after this, we're all kind of going into the eclipse portal. We have a new moon coming up on the 27th. You're going to see the event in the group for that as well. And if you feel called to join us, new moons and full moons are powerful portals of bringing forward a change. And after this new moon in February, there are actually two eclipses coming up, lunar eclipse on full moon and solar eclipse on new moon, both in March. So I feel like our world is going to look very different, and you're going to feel that difference within yourself and in how you show up. And just each person integrating this change, each person moving through this growth is going to change our world for good. So I am stoked. I'm super excited for that. And I want to put this invitation out there in case you feel aligned and called to joining us. And with that, I am completing today's live, and I will see you tomorrow for day number 49. Have a good night. Bye.